Hey, what's going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life and the crazy life that is a digital asset space. Good evening. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to you. I got to have spent most of the day hanging out with Miss Crypto Siege. It was cool, very, very cool. I had a good time for sure. And so, yeah, so just as I think my first time to actually do a video because I actually uploaded a video earlier today that I did actually did yesterday. So, and I forgot to make that public. So in any case, I am here today. Probably, I don't know if I'm going to do a live stream later on or not. Depends. I have to do a live Facebook Live for my business, and so I got to prepare for that. So we'll see how that goes. But it is cool to kind of get to do something with you guys, hang out for a bit, share some news, share some things that are going on. Yeah, the market is a little red. I don't know if you guys checked the YouTube post that I did today, but it is not the blowing of the wind, right? It is not the blowing of the wind, the red days or the green days that determine your destination. It is the set of the sail, my friends. And that's why we come together. That's why we come together. Videos, live streams, right? To learn how to set a better sail. I got that from my mentor, Jim Rohn. Quite the cool dude he was. Definitely miss him. All right, guys, listen. I'm going to share some stuff with you guys today from Twitter. Some interesting stuff. So this is your XRP Ripple daily news in around 0 to 10 minutes. All right, so let's do this. This is a shout out to James Rule XRP. James Rule is doing his thing. I saw someone tweet some stuff about him earlier today. He is really doing his thing, and he has found his rhythm, if you will, right, for sharing content and adding value to the community. So we appreciate you, brother. He shares here an article from Forbes that says the digital dollar to be in competition with Bitcoin in the Forbes article. So let's go check this out. Here says digital dollar be in competition with Bitcoin. our friend Billy Bear Bro from Forbes. Let's check this out and see what he has to say. Digital dollars and the central bank digital currencies are fast becoming a reality, with China this month reportedly expanding a pilot program for its digital yuan, while the U.S. has barely even begun thinking about a digital dollar. Yeah, don't be fooled. Its potential implications have generated extensive debate with a former governor of the Reserve Bank of India. Goodness. Raghuram Rajan saying Bitcoin and Facebook's Libra cryptocurrency may eventually be in competition with central bank digital currencies. Is that Tom Emmer? I think it is. Yeah, Representative Emmer. All right, so I would like to think that Bitcoin and Libra are also in competition with the central bank digital currency, says Rajan, who served as the International Monetary Fund's chief economist before taking the job at India's central bank, told CNBC Beyond the Valley podcast this week. Central bank digital currencies, sometimes referred to as CBDCs, are expected to work just like regular coins and notes issued by central banks, but exist entirely online, with the United States Federal Reserve potentially issuing digital dollars via Fed accounts. So the race to create a working central bank digital currency was kickstarted by Facebook's announcement of its Libra cryptocurrency last year. However, the social media giant was forced to curtail its ambitious plans after central bank governors around the world balked at the idea. So if you listen to Alex Mashinsky, right, look, the major banks are like the major banks, right? Certainly are not down with digital assets. That is without question. We're talking top 5, maybe even extending to top 8. Definitely not down with it, right? And so the central bank digital currency is another thing, and that is something that is growing. Oddly enough, if you check the what they call the velocity of money, recent pandemic, prior to this recent pandemic, the velocity of money, the dollar, the U.S. dollar, has been slow. It's been slow. In essence, currently has come to a halt. However, the central bank digital currencies, stable coins, I should say, more importantly, stable coins, not central bank digital currencies, but stable coins have been expanding and have been moving rapidly. And it's so very, very important to understand that stable coins, not central bank digital currencies, the banks, the central banks, they don't want to be left behind. They have to come up with something that's going to compete, right? In whatever way they want to try to compete with stable coins. They have to figure something out because stable coins are here to stay. They're here to stay. So central banks are trying not to become disintermediated, right? They're trying not to become irrelevant. But that's an interesting point to note. The dollar, the velocity is just not there. It's like the V in velocity. That's all it got. That's all it has. Well, stable coins are just moving rapidly at an exponential pace. So the worry with Libra was that in its early forms, it was on the one hand very ambitious in what it wanted to do, but very vague in what the safety precautions would be, Vechain said, explaining Facebook wanted to become a world currency without telling anyone how data would be protected or what safety mechanisms it would use. That's the worst possibility for central bankers. Something that's going to take over the world, but we have no strong confidence in what risk could be contained. Vechain expects competition between central banks will drive the CBDC development over coming years, with countries worried rival currencies might displace their own if they don't keep up. That's just the reality of the deal. If they don't keep up, it's going to be a challenge. Central banks got to figure out something. I'm fairly certain the United States Central Bank has got something figured out. But private currencies such as Bitcoin and Libra will continue to exist. Different private currencies, like the US dollar coin, USDC, right, will do different things. And it may be Bitcoin has value going forward just as a store of value. That's going to be just about it, right? It's just the writing's on the wall, in my humble opinion, for Bitcoin. In my humble opinion, the writing's on the wall. Store of value, that's all it's going to have, right? And because they want it to be that way. Just like fine art, they say it's valuable, right? So with Facebook's Libra perhaps used for transacting, while Bitcoin is used as a speculative asset, similar to gold. So in any case, this is an interesting write-up from Forbes. Competition to Bitcoin, digital dollar, we shall soon see. But the United States being left behind, yeah, I think they're very, very good at keeping their hand close to their chest. This is just what I think. This is what I think. Executive Order of the new financial services was written a while ago, right? Executive Order 13772 a while ago. So between Mnuchin and this current administration, they got something going on. They're just not saying what it is, in my humble opinion. So what else do I have with you guys that I wanted to share with you guys? Was it that, or was it this? Yahoo, just a little interesting stuff about Vechain, because I think it's, look, an article about, oh yeah, I think this one is really, really big. Hong Kong gives approval in principle to OSL for first crypto exchange license. And OSL is from Fidelity Digital Assets. So it's backed by Fidelity Digital Assets. Let's read what it says here. Hong Kong's market regulators has agreed in principle to issue a license to a cryptocurrency firm, OSL Digital Securities, a unit of Fidelity-backed BC Group, the company said in an exchange filing on Friday. Right? We all know about Fidelity Digital Assets here in the States, right? So OSL said last November it had become the first firm to apply for a digital asset license from Hong Kong Securities and Futures Commission under new rules allowing crypto exchanges to opt into regulation. No other company has so far said it has received such approval. Financial regulators worldwide have been debating whether and how they should regulate cryptocurrency or the virtual asset industry. OSL and some of its competitors say they welcome regulation in order to make it easier to provide services to financial institutions wishing to trade digital assets. I don't like cryptocurrency, so I say digital assets. So, and look, the market is going to, look, this bull run is going to be big and it's going to be long. It's going to be longer than what most people think. I know I tend to be on the more conservative side when it comes to XRP. I believe, I'm planning on December of 2021, right? So that's over a year from now. That's when I'm planning on the numbers for XRP personally. That's just me. I believe 20 to 26 dollars, somewhere in that time frame. And I think this because the bull run is going to be very, very nice. I think it's going to be over a year, almost close to 2 years, and it's going to be pretty significant. So let's hurry up and get here and get it going, right? So BG Group CEO Hugh Matten said that one benefit of being licensed was that regulated institutions would be able to reduce their risk by being able to engage with other regulated entities. BC Group provides business park and advertising services as well as cryptocurrency business, which accounts for the bulk of its revenues. It made a net loss of 90 million yuan in the first half of 2020, according to its interim results. But the thing about this, again, Fidelity, OSL, cryptocurrency in Hong Kong, getting in principle, the green light, right? And that's going to be absolutely huge for this space. Digital asset, Fidelity digital assets, TD Ameritrade, back, RXX, all these guys coming into this space is going to bring money. It doesn't matter if it's a small, not a small amount of money, but that they're coming slowly. The fact that they may take 1%, 2%, 3% of the hundreds of billions, or if not trillions of dollars on their assets under management is a significant amount of money coming into the space. I mean, a significant amount of money. So this is something interesting. Again, I know we got a lot of people here that are fans of Vechain, so I wanted to share this with you guys as well. So Vechain, this is on Yahoo Finance. Mainstream media is learning about Vechain. Vechain introduces new blockchain-enabled sustainability solution to power green business for enterprises. Green business. So, what is that? Shanghai PR News. All right, so as consumer behaviors shift towards greener and more sustainable products due to climate change awareness, companies are increasingly looking to integrate a more sustainable approach to their businesses. Market leaders such as Nike, Adidas, H&M, Amazon are already placing sustainability at the forefront of their global product and marketing strategies. To help companies digitalize and increase efficiency for sustainable business practices, Vechain, the leading enterprise-friendly blockchain platform, officially launches its blockchain-enabled sustainability solution. The solution is built on its one-stop data blockchain as a service platform, Vechain Toolchain. Blockchain plus sustainability, ensuring trustworthy long-term efficiency and profitability, for brands. So research by the World Economic Forum has shown that risk for companies will grow due to both the direct impact of climate change on business operations and supply chains. There have been corresponding demands for transparency on sustainable activities, with financial regulators, policymakers proposing mandatory climate risk disclosure legislation and litigation against companies failing to disclose the climate risk. So you talk about blockchain as a service coming in here and be able to help with that. Vechain is definitely making some big time moves. So in the meantime, the majority of customers are demanding more sustainable products from brands. Okay, strong showing. Okay, I don't want to read that. So Vechain's blockchain-enabled sustainability solution centers on building a value-driven approach for businesses to streamline sustainable practices during the supply chain and manufacturing process. Blockchain technology allows businesses to reliably and accurately showcase their sustainable practices, not only to consumers, but to financial regulators and policymakers. And that, my friend, is a game changer. Look, these companies, whether it be Nike, Adidas, or anyone, Amazon, look, very, very few are going to be looking to build something. They'll adopt something. Very few are going to be looking to build something. Even Amazon doesn't quote unquote build stuff. I heard some not so cool stuff about Amazon, doing these supposed, we'll invest in your company type deal and we'll support you. Tell us everything you got. Tell us everything you know. Pull the curtains, let us see what you got behind the curtains there. And then, we'll just go and copy and duplicate what you got. Not cool. Not cool. All right, so value proposition of Vechain's tool chain on sustainability, guys, important. The Vechain blockchain-enabled sustainability solution is built on Vechain's blockchain as a service platform, Vechain tool chain. I'm not going to keep saying that. Vechain is characterized by its high standardization, light cost, and flexible payment in the market, and is easily implemented by businesses in every sector. But guys, this is on Yahoo Finance. Most importantly, Vechain toolchain also offers customizable tools and white label services where companies can implement their sustainability service for their own clients. The main value proposition of Vechain toolchain in the sustainable sector includes immutable proof for green supply chain. Are you kidding me? Transparency and consistency of information, trust and confidence between consumers and brands, new business value by accessing professional services. Listen, Vechain is absolutely doing a thing. And the fact that this word right here, Vechain toolchain, excuse me, also offers customizable tools. In other words, they got a suite of products and they say, hey, look, we'll help you to customize it for you. And if you want to customize something and put something together so that you can then offer it to your own clients as your thing, we're cool with that as well. Genius in motion. Sonny Lou is absolutely doing his thing without question. So shout out to Vechain. I mean, this is absolutely huge. New business value by accessing professional services. Companies will also gain access to world-leading third-party services through the Vechain Global Partner Network, including the DLB, GL, PwC, Deloitte, Grant Thornton, and more. This is absolute great news. And the fact that they're getting it out in Yahoo Finance, I'm sure that has something to do with PwC and DNGVL, right? GL, because these guys are about promoting, right? So the partner with Deloitte as well, Vechain's making a lot of moves. In other words, it's not about having the best technology. That's cool, right? But if you have great technology and you can't get it out to the masses, right? If you can't, tons of biotech companies with great breakthrough stuff, they can't get it to the market. They don't know how to get it there. What good does it do to have this great technology if you cannot get it to the market? And Vechain, the partnerships between PwC and Deloitte and DNVGL, that is about taking that technology to the marketplace. I hope in the Sonny Lou, he keeps everything tight and doesn't get overrun, by corporate America. But hopefully he has a wrap on that as well. So shout out to Sonny Lou and Vechain. They are absolutely doing their things without question. So if you're a Vechain hodler, good for you, right? Good for you, without question. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to wrap up this video like I do all of my videos and remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather us remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating, or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know, that the battle for you has already been fought. And the victory is yours. Go get it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya. Bye.